Hey guys, hey, this is Nene. Follow me on IG, Periscope, Twitter, Spreaker, and support me on Patreon and NAROB on YouTube. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, comment respectfully, and subscribe. For all seed bead inquiries, go to Instagram, Swan Bangles, or hit the link below. Now, let's talk Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 10, Episode 8.
A mugshot does not equal 10 years in prison for doing a Ponzi scheme. I ain't spent a day in jail doing nothing, honey, okay? So you got 10 years in prison. You sure won't walk around here being nice to no damn body. You got 10 years with the feds, honey. That's a whole nother situation. And by the way, Sheree could be worried about her own mugshot. Her son got a mugshot, and her man got a mugshot. So please don't talk about no mugshots now. Let's be for real. She had hers expunged. She was stealing out the store, remember?
Gossip.com reports, what is going on in the A? These women are so petty. On last night's episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta, Sheree was asked by Kandi if her man was a con artist. You know, the one serving time right in the feds now. And for some reason, she dragged Nene's arrest history into the conversation to deflect. Not just Nene, but Greg too. Sheree must be already fed up with people asking her about her federal prison serving boyfriend, but that was kinda low, even though it was factual. Y'all, tell me what the hell is going on with the Real House. Wait a minute. I know that dog ain't out there barking. I know they don't have this dog outside in 17-degree weather. Somebody need to call the Humane Society on these motherfuckers. But anyway, tell me, is it me, but is it anybody on the show without an arrest record? I mean, I might think it might be like Kandi, unless y'all know something that y'all want to tell me, or Cynthia. But other than that, who on a goddamn show don't have an arrest record? Sheree, you too old for this jailhouse boyfriend bullshit. I mean, did the producers put you up with this? They said you need to mess with a dude that's locked up, and while you at it, you need to wear this pig wig while you at it. Child bang. Now this troublemaking hoe. Ooh, this is the most troublemaking hoe on the entire show, because that is a throwing rocks and hiding her hands ass bitch. HelloBeautiful.com reports, the Real Housewives of Atlanta star has filed a motion to seal the settlement of her court case against Johnny Winston, the Jasmine Band reports. Kandi and Johnny recently reached an agreement in the case, but it still needs to be approved. According to court documents, Kandi would like to keep the details of the settlement private to avoid public scrutiny and any potential further damage to her brand. The Bravo reality star claims that bad press that got out about her during proceedings harmed her business because, as the motion states, Johnny made her look like the boss from hell throughout the case. Now, I hope y'all remember that ex-employee of Kandi that said that Kandi had his ass working 102 hours per friggin' week and she wasn't paying his ass. And as we see on last night's episode, her ass can't keep a general manager. I wonder why. So let's talk Marlo, Busted Baby Hampton, and her bright idea, along with Bravo, Andy, and the producers of the show, to get Nene and Porsha together so they can kiss each other in the mouth and hold hands and look into each other's eyes heavenly and say, "Do you forgive me because I forgive you?" And she required the help of Miss Cynthia Bailey, right? So they all was trying to get Nene to come around, but you know Nene is old, 50-year-old petty-ass giraffe. So what happened was Porsha just said, "Fuck it then, I'm tired of kissing your ass. And guess what? I'm going to go on with my business." But you know Nene is still being petty. Months after the show was taped, HelloBeautiful.com reported that Nene Leakes stated, "In my opinion, yes, the cast should be changed up a bit. If I had it my way, I would get rid of 2 girls and bring in 2 new ones for excitement," she reasoned. You know, after a while, with some of the girls, they just don't have anything going on exciting enough to be a main cast member. Which of the peaches is going bad? For now, we can't know for sure as Nene is playing coy saying, I better keep who I think should go to myself because the moment I say anything, all hell breaks loose. Nene is speaking from experience. We've seen that she and Porsha Williams have had major beef in this season. Nene believes that Porsha might be playing up their drama for the cameras though. Quote, I think Porsha needed something to run with, and that's what she did, Nene mused. Bitch, bang. You need Porsha just as much as she needs you for a storyline. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about last night's episode is this. Is it just me, or does anyone else feel like they're exploiting the words domestic violence in order to make the cast more likable? Because it just seems like things are over dramatized so that the audience would empathize or sympathize with the characters. I'm saying characters and not cast because they're actually being dramatic when I think they're dealing with this domestic violence. Now, don't get me wrong. I believe that Cynthia's mother and, it may be some other women on there who actually endured some pain. It's just really funny to me that they're playing this up and that we're actually liking Kenya this season. But it's just also strange that, okay, Kenya, you said you was with a guy in your younger years and he was 11 years younger than you. And he stabbed you? Like, this should have been a story that should have came out years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, why did you wait till now when Bravo's on this domestic violence kick to talk about it? When Matt was being abusive to you. Now, don't forget this, guys. Don't forget that a lot of that dramatics with Matt was all Kenya's plan. So, don't be fooled about it. That's why I'm like, wait a minute. Y'all might go to hell keep messing around with a subject that is so touchy. But if it's real, I appreciate them bringing it to light, but I just feel like they're exploiting the term. Now let's get to the meat and potatoes. Radar Online got a hold of these girls' paychecks, and honey, let me run down the numbers. Nene Leakes returned for season 10, making the most of all the ladies, raking in a non-surprising whopping $2.5 million. The youngest cast member, Porsha Williams, made the least amount of money, getting a $100,000 raise to take her salary from $700,000 to $800,000 just to fight Kim Zolciak. Sheree Whitfield, who admitted during the season that she was dating a prisoner who stole $5 million from his victims, made a cool $1 million for the season. A $200,000 raise from the prior Kenya Moore risked a huge paycheck but refusing to film with her new husband, with a show insider telling Radar that she made a whopping $1.5 million for the season. That was a $100,000 raise from the prior season, but Radar exclusively reported she was fined $25,000 for not filming with her dad about her secret wedding and lost out on $100,000 when she was banned from the Spain trip. Kenya, you better tell them Real Housewives producer to eat a goddamn dick. Cynthia Bailey earned the biggest raise of the season, getting a $400,000 bump, going from $1.2 million to $1.6 million from season 9 to season 10. Oh, that was because she divorced Peter. That was her bonus. Kandis Troublemaking Hoe Ass Burris earned the second highest amount on the Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise, pulling in a whopping $2 million for the season after her $200,000 raise. I went from rad to riches to a 50 with tips.
I went from smart car to a bitch with some smart lips. And that if it need make my hip limp. I'm going fishing with these little bitty strip dips. And my bankroll kinda big dip. Woo. She gon' bring it on a big ship. Quite trail, no quick trip.
Y'all, I got to get ready for that Queen's Court at 10 o'clock. But, you know, I hope I'm able to stay up because y'all know I got to be up by 4:30 so I can be out the house by 5 so I can get to work by 6:30. Child, bang. But if I don't give y'all the zhuzh on the way to the place I call employment, I'm going to give y'all the zhuzh on the way home while I'm sitting in traffic with the, you know, what my thoughts were on the Queen's Court last night. But follow me on IG, Periscope, Twitter, Spreaker, and support me on Patreon and NAROB on YouTube. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, and comment respectfully. Now, remember this, the same people you meet on the way up are always going to be the same people that you meet on the way down. Naysayers, my Patreon loves. Let's be good to each other. Deuce.